We'll go ahead and get started with Patrick Saunders, Denver Post. Patrick, go ahead.
Hey, Colton, thanks for doing this. Uh, about three questions from me. First of all, what is your assessment of your camp thus far?
I'm definitely very pleased on how I'm performing, both just with the guys in the clubhouse and obviously on the field. Just getting kind of accustomed to the big league atmosphere and starting games with these guys, and I'm definitely very happy about my performance.
Buddy mentioned more than once a few moments ago uh, that one of the things that he's been impressed with is your changing your body in terms of strength, uh, all those sorts of things. Can you give us some examples of how you're stronger now than you were, say, even 2 years ago? And in addition to that, what is your weight right now?
Definitely just starts with the off season. For me, it was just working hard at home in South Florida, getting my body right over there. I was on a meal plan over there and came into camp about 5 to 10 pounds lighter. Definitely more muscle on me, less fat, and definitely moving better. I'm about 225 right now, and last year I was up to 235 at points. So for me, it's not really the weight so much as just how I'm feeling, how I'm moving, how I look in a uniform, my confidence there. So I'm definitely there right now.
Did you do any work to increase footwork, agility, that sort of thing? I assume that goes a little bit hand in hand with becoming a leaner, more muscular player. But do you feel quicker?
I definitely feel quicker. Yeah, definitely at third base, and I'm playing some first too as well. I feel quicker, and yeah, I did some agility stuff in the off season with my trainer. So, yeah, all around, I feel quick. I feel better in the batter's box. My body feels looser. I feel more able to fire. So I'm ready to go.
And kind of a blunt question for you: how close to being major league ready do you feel? Buddy told us, they're certainly having discussions about when that add you to the big league team. How do you feel about where you stand right now?
I feel ready right now, to be honest with you guys. I feel like my confidence is there, my work ethic is there, and I think I can perform at that level. Spring training obviously isn't the major leagues, isn't the major league season compared to who you're facing and stuff like that. But I feel confident pretty much against anyone right now.
Great, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thomas Harding, Rockies.com.
Yes, when after last spring, and it looked like the swing was getting to where you wanted it to, how much of a bummer was it for baseball to kind of be stopped there, because it really looked like you were making great progress at that point.
Yeah, it was terrible for me just on the fact that I was starting to come together, and my swing felt awesome last year, and then obviously with the COVID-19 shutdown, it was definitely tough not getting that chance to continue to show people that I can really play, and just had to wait another year pretty much. Just got home, obviously went to the alternate site last year, but got home, got my body ready, and now I'm kind of back in the same situation.
Yeah, when you went home, can you kind of put together for me what your day was like? Because you didn't know when baseball was going to come back. You didn't know if you would have a minor league season. You didn't know you were going to be called to the alternate site.
Yeah, I pretty much didn't know anything, so I was just I try to make it as routine oriented as possible. I was waking up, trying not to sleep in very long, waking up, getting with my trainer for about an hour and a half in the morning, stretching, hitting it almost every day, doing ground balls at my high school almost every day. So I kind of did it like a mini spring training, if you would call it, at the house, pretty much.
What are some of the things that you ended up doing, or maybe even some of the things you ended up eating that you never thought you would, in order to get your body ready for baseball?
I hate spinach, but I ate a bunch of spinach. that was tough, but yeah. I kind of had a guy make a meal plan for me, so he drop it off twice a week, 3 meals per day, and they were pretty small. So my stomach obviously took some adjusting to that. So yeah, no more carbs or anything like that for me. I don't need any more of that. So I was pretty strict on that, and I definitely saw my body start, tightening up and transforming, and it definitely affected me, in the field, just every day feeling more energy and stuff like that. So I'm pretty happy about that.
What food do you miss?
Italian food. My mom's a pretty good cook back home, so I had to tell her to chill out with all that. So that was tough.
Yeah. Hey, when you came to camp this year, and we're not in the clubhouse, but we kind of noticed that you're so much more comfortable dealing with the major leagues. Tell me where that comes from.
Just the guys around me, honestly, they make it so easy. You know, Charlie Blackmon's of the world, the Trevor Stories. You know, they kind of just welcomed me with open arms, and you know, they didn't make it a big deal playing next to them. They just made it feel like another game for me, and I really appreciate that. And definitely a younger guy coming up. They were also young guys, you know, at one point. So I'm sure they kind of remember how it felt to be in my shoes at one point. So, you know, I definitely appreciate them being so welcoming and just treating me like another guy.
Have to ask this, but when Nolan was traded and you being a young third baseman, did you think maybe I get a chance here? I mean, obviously you want Nolan Arenado on your team, but you also want a chance to play.
I mean, I didn't really think too much of it. I mean, that was you know, Nolan and the Rockies' decision, and for me, they got a bunch of, you know, versatile infielders that can really play the game here. So for me, I really didn't think too much of it. I mean, obviously, you know, it's hard not to think about it, but I really try not to think about that stuff anymore and just kind of go play my game and, you know, day to day, just work on myself.
All right, final thing for me. What do you think is the best thing that you have done this spring?
I think it's just try not to be anyone but myself, honestly. Just go out there and play my game and, you know, try not to get too big in moments and try, you know, just try to play loose, try to play with confidence, just kind of trust my abilities, and I think I've done that, and I'm very proud of myself for that.
Thank you very much, Colton.
Thank you.
All right, we go to Pat Graham, Associated Press. Pat.
Hey, Colton, thanks for taking the time. Got a couple for you. Number one, were you originally a shortstop?
I was a shortstop in high school, yes.
What made you like third, and what made you switch?
Sort of kind of how my body was trending. You know, we talked about that earlier, but in high school I was a little leaner, a little bit, you know, of a different body type. And I kind of always had the hands and the feet to play there. I wasn't always the fastest guy, but I made the plays at shortstop. And you know, I think if you can play shortstop, I think you can play third. It's a little different, but I kind of picked up on it pretty quickly, and I love third base now. So.
Hey, you wear MPP across your heart, make Pop proud. Do you think if you make the opening day lineup, you're gonna reflect on him and what he's meant to you?
Yeah, that will definitely be pretty emotional for me. I mean, you know, I'm sure my mom will try to be there if that's possible. But yeah, I mean, that's you know, me and my mom are, you know, definitely sticking together with that one. So yeah, no, that'll be very special for us.
Who's a golfer? Were you almost a golfer?
I try to be, but I kind of gave that up pretty young. But yeah, he was a golfer, and yeah, I still golf to this day. Me and my mom still play and stuff, so we still mess around with it.
So sorry, just minutia thing. What was his name again?
Dale Welker.
Yeah. And then he died of cancer when you were 8. I'm sorry about that.
Yes, he did. No, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. That's all I have for you.
Thank you, Pat.
All right, we'll go to Noah for the last questions unless anyone else raises their hand. Noah, go ahead.
Hey, Colton, thanks for the time. Defensively, as you know, the Rockies are very versatile, and you've been getting some reps at some other places as well. Outside of third base, what position are you most comfortable at?
I mean, I'd have to say first base. That's pretty much the only other position I've played here. But yeah, I'm pretty comfortable on both corners. I think I could play both at a high level, and I'm definitely comfortable at first as well as definitely comfortable at third. So.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you'd say shortstop since you were just talking about that high school, but I know professionally you haven't played that much.
Yeah, no, I have not, so I couldn't say that.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, I think that's all the questions we have. Thank you, Colton.
Awesome, thank you guys.